Good morning. I'd like to introduce you to a new website that I've been working on for the last few weeks. It's called YoungEaglesDay.com. It is a free website for all EAA Young Eagles programs to help you through the online registration process from beginning to an end. Currently, we're in testing mode. We expect this to be fully completed and operational starting in early July. You say, why would we want to have another Young Eagles Day or another online registration site? Currently, the EAA National Office has a site called FlightSquid.com, which they've been working for over 2 to 3 years. We find this extremely difficult, and then after talking to many Young Eagle coordinators, they encouraged me to continue on with this YoungEaglesDay.com website. An example of that is for a parent to register 2 kids. It takes 40 clicks and 20 pages of information for them to complete the process. And that doesn't include inputting all the data. For example, the kids' names, phone numbers, etc. Also on the Young Eagles, FlightSquid.com, it's hard to find Young Eagles rallies in your area because this is a general purpose event website for all EAA. And it's we'll have a lot of chapter meetings and everything, but and so it's very difficult to find the actual rallies. It requires the parents to maintain user IDs and passwords. We feel that that's not required, and certificate printing is not supported. What are the advantages of a Young Eagles Day? First of all, when you come up to the website, we will give you the 3 closest Young Eagles rallies based on your IP location information. If that's not correct, you can also put in your zip code and we'll display the 3 closest. It'll take maximum of 2 web pages for a parent to register up to 5 kids, for example, and that includes the Young Eagles Day homepage. The Young Eagle coordinators can also print up registration and certificates, either on plain paper or on forms, to save on ink. It has a complete real-time dashboard and graphical charts, which we'll be showing to you. We will provide complete reports and email functions, including confirmation emails, within 72 hours of the rally. It is designed for only the Young Eagles program. And of course, we will have security functions to protect all your data. Here's an example of the home page, and we'll be going on to a live browser to show you some of these functions. Here we are on the Young Eagles Day website homepage. As you can see, it lists the 3 closest rallies located on your zip code and based on your IP address. For example, I live near Cocoa, Florida. If you want to find, if that's incorrect, you can put in your own zip code. For example, I'll put in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and click the search function, and there it goes. It will show you Lake in the Hills Airport on June 2nd. These are not real live rallies for registration at this point. It's for testing only. An example of the rally, if I wanted to click on one of these events, it'll show me the event, the date, the time, any description that the Young Eagle coordinator wants to put in, the standard boilerplate information that the FlightSquid website has, tells me the status of the registration, and you can go ahead and click on for registration at this point. For example, we'll just go ahead and click on this. Here you go, is you put your parent's name, email address, mailing address, phone number, and then you can select the number of kids that you would like to register. And for example, we want to register 3 youths, and it will automatically then ask for information on the first youth, the second youth, and the third youth. One of the things that we've also enhanced is the number of flights that this young youth has done. And this way we can put this into our statistics. Down at the bottom, you have to acknowledge the terms and conditions, and then click here to go ahead and register that youth for event. the parent at this point is completely registered up to 5 kids. In this example, 3 kids. And we're going to go back onto the home page and look at a sample dashboard. There's a sample dashboard of information that each Young Eagle coordinator will get. You have to be signed in to get this information. And we will have an option that if there is multiple Young Eagle rallies for this particular Young Eagle coordinator, you'll be able to select which rally that you'd like to have the information for. If you look at the top here, you have additional information, pilot profiles, printing registrations, assigning pilots, printing certificates, registration details, email functions, and update function. And here we have 4 charts. This one is showing the gender by age of the people that are registered. Here is the date that the people are registering it by date. And the percentage of male and female. And a nice little pie chart showing how many first timers, first flight, second flight, third flight, fourth flight, or more than 5 flights. So we're going to go in here at pilot registrations. Again, this is for this event only. We'll be having a function where you can import all the list of pilots that have been involved with your program in the past, so you don't have to re-enter all this information again. For example, my name here is, we'll go ahead and click on that, and it will provide the pilot's name, EA number, tail number, the number of seats, the type of plane, and this information, a lot of it will be used to send up to EA National and also printing certificates. And it will ask for the youth protection date to make sure that they're protected within the last 3 years. In terms of assigning pilots, you can go ahead and then you can see the pilot name and then which kids or Young Eagles that pilot flew. You can check all that, and you can ask for a full certificate image printout. And if you click on here, it then will create a PDF file with those 3 certificates. You can go ahead and print them out. Again, there's a checkbox that if you have the forms, certificate forms already, they'll just print out the information on the forms. So save on ink. There's a lot of functions that we still have to work on, but this is a overall function of this new website. The last thing I want to talk to you about is the actual event registration that a Young Eagle coordinator would go through. It's basically 6 steps: chapter information, description, site logo, site picture, complete registration, finalize. Now they would put in the event title, their EA type, and number, the starting date of the rally, contact information. A lot of this will be pre-filled in based on your login information. You would put in your airplane code. For example, if I would put in COI, which is Merritt Island, it will then grab that information. It will grab the location on the airport. It will grab the address, name of the airport, etc. So you don't have to put in that all over again. If you have special directions to the event, you can put that here. You can put the maximum number of attendees. Step 2, you can put in a description if you like at this point. Step 3, you can go ahead and upload a event logo, which will be displayed on the home page. Instead of the Young Eagle logo, you can put anything you like. You can have a site picture, and that will be on the actual Young Eagles Raleigh page. And then you have registration, the date that the registration opens, closes, and you can specify the number of time slots. For example, if I want 2 time slots, again, it will automatically fill in. You put your information you like. If you want to have limits on those time slots, you can. Step 6 will be a summary of the information you've provided, and then you go ahead and press this, and it will then go ahead and submit that, and your Young Eagles Raleigh will be active at that point. If you have any questions, we have an email address of support@youngeaglesday.com. I will answer any questions or issues that you might have. If you have any suggestions about this website, we're more than willing to entertain requirements. Thank you very much.